Hi, everyone. We wanted to come introduce episode 8 of the Grace Warriors podcast to you today. We are going to start diving into identity.
Oh, it's rich.
And we are so excited about where we're going because this was a lot of the work that Kathy and I did.
For years.
Really for years, mm-hmm. Letting go of the lies we've believed.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that was from things that people have said about us
mm-hmm.
or said to us, or maybe we've just said them about ourselves and we started believing them, but it doesn't line up with the truth of who God says we are.
Right.
And so our identity truly is who God says we are. It's really that simple. Harder to believe, right? And harder to really rest in. But in this first episode, we really want to just kind of do an overview of why identity is so important
mm-hmm.
and why we have to, especially as women, grab onto and hold onto and root ourselves in who God says we are. Because it's not about what we do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the titles we have. It's literally the title, child of God, right? Daughter of the King.
Mm-hmm.
Because the enemy doesn't want us to know who we are.
Right.
He wants to mess
mm-hmm.
with our identity, doesn't he?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And for those of you that are thinking, oh, I'm good. I know who I am. I don't need any of that. I'm just going to tell you, we thought we were too.
Yeah.
About 4 or 5 years ago, when
mm-hmm.
we really started diving into this, we had just gotten a little off,
mm-hmm.
a little skewed, and started believing some lies, not knowing that that's what we were doing.
That's right.
He wants to, he's the great identity thief.
Yes, he
right?
is.
And
yes,
so
he
you
is.
know how we spend so much money in our house and our phones and
mm-hmm.
everywhere else trying to protect our identity. And then think about all the money that people go and spend
mm-hmm.
to get their identity back.
Yes.
If we would just protect it in the first place,
mm-hmm.
Same thing with us and living in the world.
That's right.
If we don't have to go and undo what the lies that we believed, instead, if we can just stay rooted in
mm-hmm.
what God says that we are, then a lot of the work has been done for us.
That's right.
So
and
I think
that
it's great.
is where freedom is.
Absolutely.
You guys, there is freedom in knowing who we truly
mm-hmm.
are, because we get to rest in who God says we are, and all the other things go away,
right.
Because we are confident in our identity in
mm-hmm.
Christ. And so with that being our tagline, right?
Yeah.
Freedom, victory, and grace, and in our true identity in Jesus, we want to know what that true identity is.
mm-hmm.
And so that's where we're headed, guys. Tune in to episode 8 and then keep coming back, because we have a lot of things to cover when it comes to identity. So thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
See you
there.
See you at the podcast.
Okay.